Near the start of the Chronogenesis expansion, there was a deck called Daria, which wasn't really well known, and probably less than like 3 or less about that archetype. And I was one of them. I thought that deck was kind of like a hidden deck that was really good. It's a runecraft deck, and most people were focused on archetypes like maybe like Dirt Rune or other spell boost variations, but for me, I brought Daria and I got first place in that tournament. And the week after that, so many people brought the deck, it got popular. It also gained popularity overseas, like in Japan. So I was pretty early with the Daria archetype. You know, it was kind of cool because some people don't like the deck because it's very what they call like high rolly. So and people don't like playing against decks like that. But so you know, they would be like, hey, I blame Crumsion for making this deck so popular. When I first started playing Shadowverse, I loved control archetype decks. I loved slower paced, get to the late stage of the game. But now I consider myself a more aggressive player. I like playing decks that end the games quicker. For me, I mainly focus on just playing the game. You know, I scrim a lot, I practice. To prepare for each tourney, I look at a lot of different statistics, and obviously I talk to my teammates, you know, Potwasher and LC. We talk about what we think are the strongest decks or maybe good lineup combinations. Most of the tournaments in Shadowverse start pretty early, so I always have to wake up. I'm not really a morning person. I'll probably get some caffeine energy drink, you know, like Red Bull, something like that. I always take a shower before every tournament, just need to wake up. So that type of thing is probably my pre-game ritual, I guess. For LC, you know, he's the manager and coach, and he does a lot of things, whether it's like making sure I wake up on time or, you know, checking up on what's going on with my schoolwork, stuff like that. He's always trying to look out for me, so appreciate that a lot. For me, I always try to focus on studying, so my routine is probably going to class, and then after I'm done with class, I'll finish up most of my work, like homework or studying, and then get all the important stuff out of the way, and then spend the rest of my day playing Shadowverse, scrimming. I want and expect nothing else besides first. I always want to get first, so whether it's, you know, even first in the North American region is not enough for me. I want to go overseas. I want to play against the best Japanese or Korean or Taiwan players. My end goal for Shadowverse is at least winning original finals. I've gotten third in 2 of them already, so I think it's important for me to get first in one of them. Obviously, I'm going to Contenders Cup, so I really want to go to the World Grand Prix and qualify for that. My end goal is obviously #1 at the World Grand Prix in Japan. I want to play against overseas players, and I want to bring more exposure to the Western scene. My name is Anthony Doan. I go by Crumsion, and I play Shadowverse for Tempo Storm.